Hello guys, in this video I will once again explain to you how to use the cosine, in Dutch cosinus, the cosine, the sinus, sinus, and the tangent, tangens. I taught you already a little lesson that you can remember this by SOSCASTOA. And we made notes in class that this stands for the sinus of an angle. Let's immediately grab an example. For example, this is triangle ABC. To calculate B, we want the sinus of angle B opposite divided by the hypotenusa. Remember, in English, this is called hypotenusa, but in Dutch, this is called schuine zijde. And of course, because we want angle B, this one is the opposite. It's the opposite of this angle B. So this one is opposite. And the AB is the adjacent side of angle B. You can see it's attached to it. So this is adjacent. And of course, in Dutch, opposite, overstaande. So that's the same letter. And adjacent, aanliggende, is A, and that's the same letter. The only difference lies here, hypotenusa, but they use in Dutch schuine zijde. All right? So it's the opposite divided by the hypotenusa, the S. You can also use, you're going to see which one we need in this case, but you can use the cosine, calculate the cosine of angle B, which is the adjacent divided by the hypotenusa, or there are cases where you need the tangent of angle B. It could be any angle, but I'm telling you in this case it's B. That is the opposite divided by the adjacent. Now, how do you know which one to use? Well, first of all, in this case, also what we did in class, calculating angles. So calculating angles, we use the shift function. Could be shift sinus, could be shift cosinus, but it could also be shift tangent, depending on what you use. Now, let's say, for example, we have this AB, it's 15, and we have AC, which is 5. Now, you look from angle B. So you see, okay, we have the adjacent one, that's 15. We have the opposite, that's 5. We cannot continue with the hypotenusa because we don't have a measurement. So we don't work with sinus and cosine. Sinus and cosinus, we don't work with it. So we're going to use the tangent, the TOA method, all right? Now, in the books, they often ask for a ratio. What is the ratio? Well, what I ask you in class as well, you guys immediately go to the shifting. I want you to write down first the ratio for it. So what they're asking is, how will it look like in this case? We use tangent, and we write down that the tangent of angle B is gonna be the ratio opposite divided by adjacent, and now we can fill in the numbers 5 divided by 15. And then eventually, now you're going to use the function to get angle B. You use the shift tangent on a calculator, the inverse of tangent, opening bracket 5 divided by 15, closing bracket, and then you calculate it. Perhaps another example we'll do in another video. But if you want to try it, I advise you try finding angle C. For an example, find angle C. Now, you don't have the opposite, but in this case, I'll give you the hypotenusa, which is gonna be 17. And then the case is to find angle C. First, you write down the ratio. Then you show me indeed, okay, how do I write it? Remember, tangent of angle B. If you want angle B, you gotta shift. Good luck, guys.